NRG in the correct side of the map. Now again, don't fall for it just yet. FNATIC will run that clock low, but this is a minute, and that's a fantastic paranoia. And there's the flash. You look at it, Ethan called him out. It's a whip of a star, but Som right back into it. 3 big kills, and it's a massacre. Are you starting with an ace? No. Boaster. Excuse me? Boaster, you're on 20 HP, bro. What are you doing? This is madness. Mada on the other side's made it over, and he's got the spike on that side of the door. Boaster's options, well, I guess you can open it again.
They're going to try and slow things down here, but huge advantage from Mada in the pistol round. Just has to hold on to this position now.
Has he added just enough doubt for Mada yet? Boaster taking this pause for thought, trying to imply he could be going elsewhere, he could be anywhere else. And I like the Mada's fallen away from this, playing safe, allowing Boaster just enough space. But the smoke's good, the pre-fire's there.
He's got off that smoke, but Som on the cleanup is absolutely huge here.
Just a team player. Look, don't worry, they'll be facing me, you swing, get 3.
I was talking about everybody throwing something in the previous Boaster. Clearance here on Mada.
Yeah, that's lovely. Brawk, a little isolated, does have support, but already walled off, so kaajak clears the route forward. This bonus going exactly how FNATIC would have wanted, right? They've dealt with 2 of the initial players. I mean, there's still a bit of a threat on B, but Skuba's got to do some serious stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff as well. If Ethan gets locked out on the stinger, as FNATIC now set their sights towards Skuba. Connection there onto Alpha. Unfortunate not to find a kill.
But also the paranoia goes wide. Skuba's played in on this, not by much, but there's a window of chance, and they swing, but they line up. There was an opportunity there. Good damage done still. Look at Alpha's HP. kaajak a little wounded, but it's Ethan and Som to try and bridge that gap. It would be wild if they get back into this site.
Absolutely. Som just look to try and do some further damage here. We'll find kaajak.
He's expecting that swing again.
They can shepherd them in.
And they've seen him. They've absolutely seen Cron, but this guy is ice cold. He knows that Som would have wanted a bit of that, so Cron gonna backpedal away slightly further. Good damage done. That should pretty much seal this round, secure it. 3 surviving for FNATIC if they can make it out. You're looking at Alpha here. Gonna be smoked through, and there it is. Boaster allowed.
Return to A main. And Ethan will be tested here, actually. Finds kaajak ahead of contact.
Yeah, that looked like just a little pixel angle on the corner. Maybe just had a little glance down and managing to catch kaajak is a pretty big scalp to claim. And I love the fact that the extremities are held. This feels like NRG have prepped in this regard. Get them on deep lines here, but it takes patience. Reward for Mada. Simplistic, but great answer from NRG. And I want to see FNATIC. They've done this. So set the tone back here. There's what Ethan saw. Wasn't much.
Well, actually, it gets onto the other angle.
Well timed, but I don't think it's going to get the check under the box. Did he see him? No! Massive
Big
work
punish.
from Cron. That's lovely.
FNATIC make massive moves up mid.
But I think Ethan read that, so brawk now gets called into line. How do they want to face it? Falls away from that first contact towards switch, playing deeper towards backside. TP gets considered, but actually cancelled. Still, slow and steady march from FNATIC here, but brawk is a problem to clear. Mouse one held down, it's just deleted Alpha. Big player out of this round, but quickly dealt with by kaajak.
Gonna come. Boaster with the backstab here. Actually gets Ethan. We'll catch him.
Didn't expect that.
Does open up a side, but Som is still there.
But it's only got a judge. I mean, I say that.
Well,
if they go through heaven.
If they drop through heaven here.
My God, they don't think Som's going to be here. They heard that TP earlier. He might have played him like a fiddle. 14 seconds. Spikes down. Som on guard duty. What a stop from him. And that's all he's got to do. Round 1. Perfect play from Som.
It's a roll of the dice from FNATIC on the map. And again, if you spread wide in this default, you have information across it, like you noted.
And Cron's on the op. Oh, Mada! You can't play silly games like that. Peeking through the smoke is never going to be rewarded, but brawk trying to maybe levy that. Bit of damage from Cat. Does he catch the creep up? I don't think they've seen the player over towards Sabrosa, so there's a lot of players close by here. And I think Mada just put on notice a little. Cron absolutely outdoing him in that.
He's going to get caught by the drone here. The fragment in just to prevent it. Actually, the spam out is perfect.
Ethan in an arena, man. Just gets more and more dangerous, but a slow, much weaker purchase. And look who's ready. The guardian of the A side, Som. Still got the paranoia, still got the judge. 40 seconds, a little earlier than normal. The dart scans nothing.
for a little bit of chip damage in here. The wall will go up, but it's removed immediately. But the judge Boaster's found one blind, though.
That's huge from Boaster. Aren't going to be in now. No easy upgrades. Maybe you could pick... I mean, it's a judge, so it's still not ideal.
Boaster trying to hold on to control here, but Ethan's found Alpha on the way in.
Ooh.
Actually, commitment of the ult here.
They get out of it, though. Boaster looking to shut them out as well. And Boaster again! Ridiculous! Both IGLs having to do so much here. Ethan and brawk on one side, Cron and kaajak on the other. Operator still in play for Cron. That's the back line. Darts here, Spike's starting to tick though. They've got to make a move. And Cron digging deep. Starting this round and may just end it. And it's slowly getting closer. And there it is. Big shot from Alpha. Better follow-up from Cron. Mid cleared. First challenges found. The site's now vulnerable.
And Som still hopping about with the judge over towards A here. kaajak going to spot out another player here, but will TP away.
It's still really on Som though, isn't it? The paranoia goes in. You're not going to gap close that. That felt a little too far. And now the site's very open. There's the reaction from FNATIC, right? They found out their solution. And I guess it's digging deeper as well towards middle, willing to challenge us
Ahead
out.
of NRG in that regard, and the funds now starting to dwindle a little bit.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep all of this. Nice from Skuba. Getting hold of one. Here the spike going off behind. crashies considering the hunt. He's had a quiet beginning, and it will stay quiet. Nice from Skuba, really nice. So, 4 for his Alpha. Ooh. This is sketchy, and brawk's got his first target. And that was the spike too. That's the problem here. But there needs to be some help. Counter paranoias from both sides! What is that? NRG! Bring down the Vice in middle, just crunching this out. And now it's just protect the spike. They can't get near it! Mada's trying to fire up as well. As Cron, he wants to keep that secure away. Smart work from him. Precious cargo there. And if he can get back to the Outlaw, he will.
Like I said, Alpha and Boaster looking for something up here. The counter paranoia to slow down any further aggression. And nobody's in on B site, by the way. There was 3 players towards market. So NRG are immediately in position.
Frees up rotation, and that is a problem. No matter how close you get, there is still an issue. They've actually snuck through. kaajak clearing through tree and getting close towards site, but the back line is not safe. Ethan's still here. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy round. They want the plant for something on their side. But
nobody's holding.
What is that? No way! FNATIC making these mistakes, and brawk is breaking their...
They're into this. Not necessarily reflected here, but looking very comfortable. Mada again on the hunt. Oh.
High risk,
and that's
high
the sort
reward.
of thing, definitely feeling it, to be put in a position like that.
And why not? Get in their face, make it hurt, remind them that they are mortal. Boaster is desperately trying. You actually can't even question him. He is trying his heart out here. But down to 3, finally FNATIC have an advantage up on 4. Breaking through on towards the B site, fighting forward. crashies going to take away Ethan. Now you got to look at the last 2. Skuba and brawk are locked out of this site, and the spike is clearing through steadily.
No chance of the res coming through here. FNATIC just going to freeze to secure the kill, wait for a smoke. Cover across it. Chronicle will find the plot. Actually, brawk on the span though will shut down crashies.
They can't lose this. This round is so essential, so critical. Cron still has ult. There it is. Nicely timed. I think they can get one out. That's it. So you still got brawk here. Gonna invest the ult. Why not? Maybe clear backside. Doesn't get the tag, so it implies this up-close play from Cron. Late investment from the wall. Lovely from him. And look how disconnected you've got Boaster here. Super deep as kaajak actually not looking so pretty. 10 HP gets cleared. No way. Chronicle needs to be the backbone here because Skuba has slipped ahead. But he's been... Whether he lives or dies by this could define the round. And the knife goes in. kaajak, does he live? He takes down one. That's the spike spotted. Looking for a bomb. He finds it. Mada finally has to get involved. But this is still a great start from him. And now you're looking at who's tucked on the side. It's Cron, the man who was present.
What?
Gets beheaded, but wait, it's just brawk. Oh, hold on.
Just brawk.
Yeah, my bad. I take it back already. Boaster on 15. Alpha still standing. Gap being closed. They're already close towards the side. Pause for thought. Take a second. Alpha clearing through. Has a look. The timing here. 7 seconds on dart. Did he get seen? I don't think so.
Does have a chance to ping here. I'm not sure if FNATIC is trying to buy some time for the heal here.
Where do they think he is? They are taking so long on this. Are they waiting on this heal?
I think they might be waiting for the heal, but there's going to be so much time passed here.
Have they waited too long, Mike? I'm nervous, and so was brawk. Caught in indecision. Just, I think, invested over towards A as well from Alpha. So that's going to at least maybe keep Som at bay for a while. Tucked into the corner on the bonus round. They've got to be careful about this one. Confirmation in towards B main, but they've got to know someone's near here. What do they have to... Maybe a flash to clear this? Looking at maybe Ethan on that one. Maybe the knife close. Knife further away, and this plays in Chronicle. Great first does get found. Good trade there, nice spacing. Not going to let it go too scary and sketchy on this. kaajak going to have to sit back a little deeper, give this up. They can't afford too many losses if they want to make a go at this one.
No, this will actually give brawk his ultimate as well, so...
Damn.
A huge tool to potentially fend off FNATIC here ahead of the retake. He's going to full send it.
Yeah, but also keep in mind what Skuba's up to. If he goes for that late presence, I'm curious if he's just waiting for a flank. It's kaajak to kick things off, though. brawk goes down, and now Mada needs to take a glance here.
Skuba's got to move.
Wait, Skuba? Som's got to live, though. Som's got to do something. Som's back in smokes. This guy, maybe a little bit better equipped, though, but Skuba on that back line now makes his presence known. Finding one, finding two! He may not be the OG smoke criminal, but he's looking like he's up to the moniker. Slips away, crashies still alive. But crashies fast to this one. Although Aldron gets dealt with, so he does get played in. And there it is, another shot.
That's a headshot, by the way.
Now, kajak's been absolute filth in these rounds. This guy is something else. 2 big kills at 45 seconds. The round might be wrapped up here. Alpha in a deeper angle. Ethan kind of almost drawn in by the paranoia, but they're still firing. Now they still break it back in. Boaster's had enough, but he goes down as well. They are scrapping this out. But kaajak
30 seconds left.
Has been the start and end of these rounds, and he catches Som. None the wiser. But Skuba. Oh dear. Oh dear!
Start to stabilize here. kaajak is just so pixel perfect with this weapon. Time and time again. Early challenge here, but kajak's actually here very quickly on the operator.
No way! He got caught. Ethan puts him to his grave, but they have to scatter. crashies posting this from afar, and Alpha's still on the site. Back-to-back damage. 2 big kills, and he falls deeper. Drop the spike down on towards short. They're going to make NRG work for this.
We've got a full 30 seconds until the next heal is here for Alpha, though.
He's going to be locked to that.
Yeah.
And the smoke, yes, perfect placement on that one. Actually worked out really well as it plumed, still able to be checked. So a 3v3. Finding stability, but again, the post plant, looking at the util. Still trying to play Som in here. He decides against sticking around too long.
Very few ways back into this for FNATIC unless they can find a kill, but Som in a disgusting off angle. Skuba a little bit disconnected. brawk playing on site as well.
Start back in, getting ready. Ah! You got to keep it in mind, man. And for Boaster, that's probably frustrating again. Maybe considering, is this worth it? Are we close enough to be able to go for this? It might be just time to cancel and save here.
Yeah, just hold on to what Chronicle and crashies have got. Again, a big opportunity in terms of the ults here. Hunter's Fury, like you said, forced NRG to scatter, but not necessarily amounting to too much. Alpha, unfortunately, played out. NRG with freedom once more, but they will drift onto this deep angle of kaajak, who will punish. That's now starting to find his groove, his rhythm a little bit.
And I like the awareness coming up from crashies too, just sitting a bit deeper here. NRG looking for some opportunities, right? Looking for options potentially. Slip in that net. Pressure shown towards short. NRG about 40 seconds now. This is a 3-play stack on A, so got to be careful about this.
Ethan conscious of catching a rotation here, but crashies, I don't think he's going to be
30 seconds left.
Too eager to re-clear back towards mid. Have good utility coming into the late round here. NRG look as if they're drifting towards A though.
That's 3
now,
players.
does Ethan catch crashies off later?
That is going to be a factor. Keep your mind towards that. They're popping up towards heaven, but Chronicle very well positioned. Good trade. And Ethan caught him. You're absolutely right. But they have to keep going this way. 6 seconds. It's so late. They're doing the FNATIC back to them, but no one does it better than Boaster. Drops the spike and gets FNATIC around. Heaven here. We've got a quick pop towards Cap though, or up short, should I say.
Good timing on the slow though from Alpha.
Harder. Hindered again. Slowed down in multiple ways. There's no access for him yet. still looking to break in now, double stacked up though, you can see the site. There's a deadly duo, high and low, Alpha and Chron. I don't fancy it either, but he goes for the shotgun and it's not going to work out. But then you look at the layers to this coming in from NRG. Swarming the site, much pacier, quicker. Boaster, can you do it again though? Found two before. Spam in, flashed off. They're still fighting for this, no comfortable plant yet.
That Skuba finally making the crossover, but kaajak now look to apply some pressure here with the operator.
They're looking to pre-take on this potentially, no, just still pressuring, posturing.
And NRG don't have to make a move just yet, but...
Darts here, careful, that spam's on the way! You gotta know it by now! brawk's gonna deliver bullets!
30 seconds left.
The second they get that up, and
by
kaajak...
NRG, and this is actually with, I said Alpha, getting his
slow matters down a little. And while we say this, they are closing in to try and get this weapon away from kaajak. And I don't think he knows how close Skuba is. kaajak not being given much though, and again that spam is so oppressive. But kaajak gonna pluck mada out of the pack here. First blood drawn, but
I was going to say he actually gets caught there in the suppression, so he can't TP away. Great isolation from NRG.
Begging for the chance.
Yeah.
So you've got to be careful if you're Som on the... Oh, the timing.
Just giving it up.
Yeah, and look at this. He was just here. Ships in the night almost. And Alpha, he's getting closer. They've got to be aware there's a chance of this, right? They've got to know there is a potential that Alpha is right behind you.
There's no wall on the flank.
No one is going to deny this. Alpha could be on for an absolutely mad one. Too many targets, too little time. He hits and runs. 20 seconds. He's already broken their backs here. They have to go forward.
Paranoia is going to land perfectly for Boaster as well to slow things down. Create a little more pressure. Still two players on site, by the way.
10 seconds, they gotta go now. FNATIC still just trying to dig in deep here. They get cleared. Riz comes in. FNATIC fancy this one. They're going for it. Plants in play though, they can't deny that now.
kaajak actually did get an upgrade here.
Oh, the counter ult at this time? Oh no, FNATIC. Ults on ults, Mike. They're investing everything.
It's quite early on though, and FNATIC have got weapons now.
But Som's in a smoke. You know what happens here? Skuba trying to just maybe soak some of those bullets as well. But FNATIC are at the door. They need to break this one down. They need to do it now. Time is starting to run low. It's now or it's never, and kaajak leading the pack. Good trades, better kills. FNATIC, they're not
Takes
out
another
of
couple of tags here.
They're up for a brawl, up for a biff. And that, well, Alpha didn't need the paranoia. But now there's a little bit of trouble soon enough. Boaster's got him pinned dead to rights if he plays that out. But Alpha's still waiting on the site. Looking to roll the dice here. Can they get the synergy right? kaajak wants to get involved as well. Make sure they're not alone in this. Isolating brawk. Late strike from Boaster. Reading Som's play here. Now Skuba and Ethan. This is a tough one. A 2v4. Would love a freebie early. Not going to get it this time.
30 seconds left.
Forced into a really awkward plant spot as well. Just being smothered on the site right now.
5 seconds for the knife, still got a flash. Skuba basically fresh out at this point. Knows there's at least one toward main, potentially two. A gamble on someone being towards short. And Ethan's looking for someone to play ahead, give them a chance, but Chronicle doesn't make mistakes. And 1 HP. Go for it again. Speaking of danger, man, we're just short of checking out.
Som!
What is that from Som? Sensational picking up two there, beautiful control. But now the scramble from FNATIC. NRG now 5v3, and this could be that 12th round.
Drone won't spot anything here. Chronicle, look about it. He's actually found the spike.
That's a huge pickup there. Som does have his TP though, so if they need it, there is still that opportunity for a safe pair of hands. But mada, you need to activate now. We've been calling you out. Where are you? There you are, ringing the bell of Chronicle. But a 2v4. kaajak on the site, the right side.
Again, NRG are going to freeze and wait for FNATIC to make a move, or potentially catch somebody in transition.
Spike drop.
The kaajak.
Oh my god, why do I feel there's something
Yeah,
about to
50 HP. He would have to go absolutely insane here.
But look at the position from crashies too. This isn't a bad read. This isn't a bad call, but he's been spotted. Great selection. Surely that paranoia is going to be perfect. He's been dealt with, cleared. The back line, still a problem. crashies, can you bury them in the jersey you once wore? A 1v3, he's not going to... Speaking of that, does he do it again up against Alpha?
Oh!
He does!
Ethan, we get his up off of this orb. mada has to be careful. kaajak is all the way up towards top mid. He's just given up the angle.
Timing, kaajak.
Oh my God.
He's going to hear everything.
Oh.
Every single
Can he
step.
catch them though?
Look at the scramble. He might be able to get behind them here. He does! And on the back lines, he thrives. Finding two, gets out, damage done.
FNATIC now in a position to greet anybody that progresses into B main, but now NRG left to scramble.
Where do you go now? It's guesswork, right? You're trying to catch him in rotation, maybe catch him on the off chance here. Does he get a spot on this?
Oh my God.
Just because the smoke was
30
fading.
seconds left.
Didn't want to give it up. Re-smoke towards short. But look who's back here. The man they can't escape from. The man who already got to, who might have just scrapped their chance of closing in regulation. But they go heaven. They try and path away. Boaster might be heard on this. The paranoia. Not going to find it. They're slightly ahead. 13 seconds.
Oh, what?
It's a miss. Skuba makes a meal of it. But 9 seconds on the plant. Som still standing. Brawk by his side. It's just going to be Som. Are we going OT already? Som trying to stand against the odds. Pops up a smoke, but this time, how much can he do? Not enough.
So early for free.
Take a risk. Take a chance. Look what he did to him, Mike. You don't see that from just any player. That takes a lot of guts to go for. It's one of those
Brawk's
that...
already making his way across here as well.
Gonna just post in like maybe a dart just to see. I mean, it's gonna see a whole lot now, but the line gets broken. They just kind of disrupted it. So now there's a problem. Skuba can't really get out of here, but can anyone then punish on the play through? Not really. Brawk's fallen. Mada's still standing, and Skuba got to fall away, turns away. And now Mada on the site. We want big things. He's got to deliver in these big moments. kaajak has already proven that validity. On the other side now, a little pinned in by Switch, but they're waiting for an overstep. See if anyone would dare challenge from CT. They don't. Mada trying to draw eyes towards him. 7 bullets, and he was blind. I don't know from where at this point, but Mada, a lovely reposition. It's perfect from Mada, but crashies now the 1v2 on the right side. Mada, left side Ethan. He's done so well, but it's too little, too late. Ethan, cool, calm and collected.
The flash came over the top of test this very early on in the half. Regulation, crashies. Knows that somebody's probably drifted through.
Careful though. They've certainly seen him now, and Boaster called in, but a little surprise on it, maybe a mini-map moment. And now gap closed. Mada! Bloodthirsty as ever! Hunting down Alpha as well. That unlocks A until him. The one man who took him into this position before pushed them into OT. Can he do it again? It looks like he's starting well. Good follow-up. Great kill.
Oh my God!
The baby-faced assassin making it look possible.
Look at Skuba's HP.
2 HP. Standing on top. Standing tall. A 1v1. Oh my God!
The script on them. So again, it's got to be a blow to FNATIC. And no strangers to this sort of stage, but NRG certainly getting a haymaker off it. It's not off here. kaajak very quickly going to dip his toes. What's this? Actually nearly caught off, but catches a lot of information and utility here.
Yeah,
immediately though, NRG spring into action.
Yeah, look at that burst. Look at the split straight through middle as well. It's a lovely crunch. It's lucky the kajak's still breathing, honestly. At this point, they've lost Chron and Boaster, though. All so focused towards trying to get that A main fight going in their favor, but Skuba, lovely check there, does catch Alpha, just seen a glimpse, but it's crashies to find Ethan. And there's layers on this. Skuba will not be moved. How's he standing still? And he's on the run. Alpha has got to find these players, and they are just evacuating the area. They don't want to give him a chance at this, and Mada feels like the checkmate. Again, just spotting
Usage
him.
in terms of bodies in the right place. Well, to say that, Mada caught off guard.
Yeah, Mada's, again, NRG were able to do it without Mada having to be the headliner. Here, I think he needs to find a little bit more of that comfort. Hard against kaajak, especially when he's being played in as well. But still, it's something that we're going to have to keep track on. It's an early show of force over towards B, but the intention, not sure if it's there, considering where the spike is.
Certainly just a feel is sent out towards Alpha. How do you want to slow down, again, considering map 1, not necessarily feeling like they're at a deficit right now. Side of the head count. Drone will spot nothing for crashies, but will put kaajak onto a deeper line once more.
Oh, it's lovely. Simply lovely for kaajak. Picking up where he left off. after map 1. You're looking at the scraps of what remains of NRG. Can they make something out of nothing, though? Incredibly hard in a 2v4.
Forced to adjust the plant.
Som.
Yeah, the stun comes through, a little bit of a spam, but nothing actually connecting here.
Skuba's still got that ult. I mean, Som's trying to play ahead here. Maybe try and get himself one for free. Try and get those odds looking better. That's not bad. But the number's still so good for FNATIC. But Skuba is yet to die, finally. But again, the out drone is going to find him. How long does he stay around on this? No, he has to back away. Burning a lot of the util though, but the ult going to come in. This could be their springboard. Kron just straight into the dark there. Don't think he saw him, but maybe. As kaajak looks to get involved here. Can't quite do it. NRG still going to be unwilling to relent. Still trying to find their footing on the side. Brawk up top. Raining in bullets from above. And Boaster fancies a go and gets his head ripped off.
Yeah, NRG just picking FNATIC apart here towards A site. Alpha on the flank here. The awareness is already there.
Yep.
Whereabouts he resides. 3 left to find Skuba again tagged up, but it will be a clean 1v3.
Come on. Wouldn't it just be mental if he did this? If there was anyone else, your mind might start to wander. But he commands the respect that he sometimes earns in these moments, but it'll be a very long road here, and that time pretty much defining this now. NRG giving him no quarter, no chance. You can see what he can do when it starts going. He's going to put the pressure on him though. Make him react. Eats the flash, will be forced off. Time is gone. Harder and harder to stop them at the front door, right? You start losing out on those fights. And this will be a lighter purchase from FNATIC, so you've got stingers and sheriffs. The kaajak though, a chance to get involved, and it was a very short-lived chance. Skuba is on an absolute tear so far.
Yeah, picking up from the work he was doing at the end of Ascent here, certainly carrying it across to Abyss. Alpha on the hunt here, Boaster alongside him, but another round where NRG are just happy to freeze. Force the hand of FNATIC, put them into these uncomfortable positions. There's only actually Alpha with the Sheriff here, so Plant will come through, looking as if they will find a consolation here, considering the range.
Trip of the wall, Skuba, eyes turn. The Boaster he might have contact with first. You can see Alpha already getting up towards window, but Boaster gets found, so just on Alpha now. And looking to try and go down swing, who has been terrifying. It should be seen here. Mada, relay this. But to move someone like kaajak, you've got to be on your A game. To threaten someone like kaajak, you've got to be ready. You're throwing everything at him, simply everything to force him off this. And it's given NRG the sight now.
Plant will come through.
30 seconds left.
See, Mada looking to really push forwards here. Quite deep in, but Chronicle's going to punish it.
I don't mind it. I want to see him take those risks, get involved. But a 1-for-1 trade. They've lost crashies on one side here, into the deeper post plant for NRG, leaving just Som on the site, who now needs to move back a little. But Ethan still showing a bit of a nuisance. That presence, that positioning could put Alpha on a platter. Som back in the action though. FNATIC starting to take steps here. Ethan needs to be present. He has to show interest. He has to keep them on their toes because NRG in the back line's now being threatened. Alpha, Kron in unison. It's Skuba, who's been a monster so far. Can he do it to Alpha now? The time is ticking. Skuba, can you hold your... No! Sit back deeper, but look at the TP here. Ethan gonna send the paranoia and trying to be a little cheeky. He's into the smoke. Audacious play, and crashies is having none of that. But Mada's got the back line. You're going to have the post out from the Hunter's Fury coming in, but Mada looking like he wants to go hunting. You see the temptation. NRG wanted a brawl.
Yeah, they are chomping at the bit to take this fight towards spawn. Yeah, but so much pressure's coming through. Crashies still under fire, under pressure. Able to
take flight.
Steady himself here. Will drone through to try and identify something.
I'm still looking at this late flank from Mada coming in. He is a mile away, and he can be set up for success. Now, when does he pull the trigger, though? Brawk going to try and be the distraction. Is gorgeous from Brawk. Bullying the big boys here. NRG making this damn hard work. Som, slippery as well on the site. Look at this crossfire. You clear one. Did you expect Skuba? No! And now you got Brawk and Skuba. Skuba!
She now starting to lean into it, creating this little pocket on the top of sight here.
Look at this. Like someone's like, yeah, no, I'll go down for this, don't worry. There's Skuba. He ain't done on one. Spins around. Alpha is notorious, however. Always a threat, but he can't stand really against this. He decides to dip back in. Fancies to go himself. You can see how all-encompassing the site take is. There's very little room for error. Brawk up to where he was before, and Alpha! A messy shot there, Mike. I'm seeing mistakes where we don't see them.
Yeah.
I'm seeing individuals looking a little off.
Dare I say absent?
Yes. You need one of the three, really. And right now you got none.
No. Like I said, NRG have basically done all the hard work in terms of drawing an extra body towards B side of the map. Not really leaning on that too much. A couple of trade-off kills here, but...
Rounds one.
Yeah, rounds one.
Back on board. And Alpha again, isolated and alone. He does have Kron slowly creeping over, but Alpha wants to try and make the play. It starts to feel desperate at this point, but maybe that's what they need. A reason to believe. One is a start, he needs more. His support's already fallen. He's pinned to the wall. There's no getting out of this. A flank from kaajak. Maybe that's the saving grace. But already NRG trying to find that stability. Nice from kaajak. Deep in the back lines. But he can't double down on this. Ethan already finds him. It's a 3v2 advantage NRG.
Boaster. So he does have the Odin as well, but not going to be this sort of situation where he's going to potentially find a kill here. NRG able to comfortably reset away from sight.
When do you start looking at saving? I mean, you're at 1 to 9. You got to go for something, but already there's a flank in play as well. If all goes wrong, there is still a line behind it. And Boaster's lost as crashies now. There is not much to do but die here as Som looking to be the one to put him down.
Brink of shutting this down.
Certainly are. A little bit of a TP, Ethan. Gonna be found first there, so kaajak still trying to play his life out. Finally, it feels like in the right place. Maybe he can handle this. And crashies, I like this approach.
Absolutely. See, Alpha has fallen here. Mada, curious.
Mada, ooh, toying with him. And Mada does pin down crashies. So we're back down to this 4v3 advantage NRG. Kill by kill, they've got to be feeling this now. That grand final is so close here.
Yep. Certainly within touching distance here. kaajak tagged up, 86 HP, no shield behind this. Still trying to catch somebody off guard, but as we can see, NRG who's next? Still in a fantastic position to take the B site once more.
30 seconds
Chronicle
left.
will have his ult, find a kill here, but it's not the situation where FNATIC have found kills.
Nope. This feels like we are watching the downfall of a team very poorly prepared for this. Maybe banking on map 1. You don't get to do that here, though. As Mada waits. That's a flash and falls away. Does now stay as welcome. Burns a lot of that util initially, though. The deeper line being controlled. Som, slip ahead a bit. Squad out one. FNATIC still struggling on the cross here. Only going to get Boaster on the site on the tap, but look at it, man. It's a firing squad. NRG in full, absolute control. Flash out. They pause there. I think FNATIC don't like that they've just walked into something a bit bizarre.
But the issue being that NRG have read the fake on B and rotated away from that. I don't think FNATIC are necessarily going to get fully ahead of the timing here.
No. Well, I guess there's that question mark, though, for NRG. How far have they explored? Is someone a little bit deeper?
Yes,
they could be anywhere.
Exactly.
So it does slow down rotations, could potentially play in alpha, but I mean, I feel like I'm clutching at straws when I'm seeing an 11-1. I can't ignore it, man. NRG, now just waiting. Don't need to hurry this too much. You've got the flank on the way. Further out, though. First contact made. kaajak and crashies, back-to-back damage. A necessity.
Now
and the late
Alpha.
presence from Alpha is coming in. That's key here. Boy, the Ethan is still alive. And maybe battered and broken, but still breathing for now. Up towards heaven, kept safe by the smoke, but Alpha's presence alone is an issue.
One enemy remaining.
That's
Now,
Chronicle finding Mada as well.
That's 2 to 11. They've taken the step, Mike.
Absolutely. Concern being, though, NRG, you can already see them toying with some fairly wild ideas.
Oh, the guy's been filthy with it. Mada again, though, willing to take a risk and takes their life. Oh, and third is fantastic. FNATIC caught asleep at the wheel and punished for this. No. But Brawk's got his number, man. Doesn't need to take any real risks on this either. Pick your poison.
Spike making his way over towards Skuba here. Alpha a little disconnected, trying to play towards cutting somebody off, but NRG happy to sit back on these numbers now.
So you've put your faith in Cron to win a 1v1, and Alpha needs to get you a kill. He can't. He was tracked the whole way. Brawk
Here
got
from
it.
FNATIC in the second map.
The pace now on the shoulders of kaajak. Looks for the first, he finds it. Drops down Skuba, who's been the final boss of this. Boaster played in on one. Still trying to stay alive. We've got brawk, Ethan, and mada. For that plant, though, it's not in yet. Brawk looking to maybe get that timing right here, but Alpha fully aware. Gotta be careful!
Oh my God!
And what a shot from Brawk. That's a problem. And a little bit of hesitation on the cross-up, a little bit of, oh my God, mada, what a shot is that? But it's a 2v3, they're not out of the woods just yet. There's problems just about everywhere. Ethan puts his life on the line. The spam so close but not connecting. Brawk 10 more seconds until the dart's back up, but he can gap close, he can get in their face, he tries to capture.
Oh my word.
They've gotten away, and crashies has his ult. He's got util. They have everything they need to secure this round, but Brawk, can you make something out of nothing? This is not the round you should be winning. But a chance. 3 HP. He's trying everything he could. Has a look, he still knows they're there. Brawk gets called in, everyone batten down the hatches, they're on the way. kaajak can't open things up on the backside. You're looking at Brawk now, filling that space, playing up on that wall. It's been a problem for FNATIC to find their way forward, but Crash is going to find one, takes away Skuba, but Brawk is waiting. They're just slipping into the smoke here. Chronicle's got some, but Brawk's still standing, still surrounded. How is he still alive? Finally caught. It's Ethan and mada. Back at the site for one, but it's now a 2v4. It's a long road back.
Yeah, mada tagged up as well, one away from his ultimate. Ethan will actually find Boaster as well. Second clearance is there, but crashies shut down mada.
Ethan, okay, handle. How much they might try and dig Alpha out of that position. I think Boaster might have a good idea of what's going on here. No! I thought Boaster knew! Mada's in their damn spawn! He's got a rifle! This can't be it. This can't be it. Keep the comms clean. Keep calm under pressure. NRG! There's no way this is the round! Mada! Like a dagger in the back! And now it's all possible. Alpha, crashies, Cron have to lock the hell in, Mike. This could be a disaster in the making. There's no falling back. They have to fight forward.
Absolutely do. Forced into the waiting arms of NRG here. mada still controlling so much in terms of pressure here. FNATIC are just huddled back. You have to be gifted a kill in this scenario to flip it.
They look dazed. They look stunned. Unsure of what just occurred. But with 28 seconds, you have to make your minds up. And it looks like it will end